We are live. What is going on, guys? Looks like there's not too many people here. Just a few more minutes. Oh, oh. What is going on, guys? Welcome to Happy Hour Live. First one we've had in a few weeks.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So I just update you just a little bit. I had to go back to Oregon, and we also had in the middle of it a Super Bowl. So I was not able to have our live on that. So we missed two.
We missed two, but it's been 3 weeks since our last one.
Okay. Okay. And it is good to be back. Good to actually need sunglasses, which I'm wearing my live sunglasses. I hope you know this is the only time I wear these glasses. So
No.
when do I wear them? Otherwise,
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Don't believe anything he says.
Don't believe me. I wear them all the time. My daughter says I look styling in them. So there you go. Who all is out there? Say hi if you're out there. We've got a lot of catching up, but we'll wait until a few more people come in and join us. And definitely give us a shout out if you can hear us okay, because I don't know what the sound is looking like for you guys, or sounding like for you guys.
Yeah, so far it looks like our connection is doing all right.
Yeah.
It was kind of iffy for a while there today.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I can see.
Good.
Looks like it's going good.
Good.
So far, so good. Or right. Vagabond Travels.
Vagabond Travels, welcome.
You can't see the chat on there. Does it
no, it doesn't show up on there, and I don't know why it does that. I can switch it over to the other one, but it seems I almost have to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You have to.
That's not fair. Why doesn't it show up there where I can see it?
Anyways, see, and I don't have my glasses now. So, hey guys, miss seeing you. We just left Action Casino Friday. We were there for 4 nights.
Oh my gosh, so we just missed you guys.
Dang it.
Is this the best casino or what? Really love this casino. This is like my third time being here. I've gone to see the movie see a movie at the movie theater, and if you guys didn't go and see a movie at the movie theater, it is really way too comfortable. The first movie I went to go and see there was weeks ago was Zombieland 2, and I fell asleep about halfway through.
So. I wasn't there to wake him up, so he missed half the movie.
But they have these recliner seats in there that are just way too comfortable. So, but no, I love this casino. Laser tag, arcades, bowling.
So many things.
Lots of bars and food. This really a lot of fun staying at this casino. So
sorry we missed you. Dang.
Yeah.
That was so close.
That would have been fun. There are still a bunch of people here. I don't know how many people were here when you were here, but there's still a bunch of people, and a few people pulled out today, and it's still a lot of people in the background.
Yeah,
so
that guy left. Oops.
Yep. But we have a sunset coming up for you. I don't know how good it's going to be, but we had to move over to this side of the coach where we originally set up. It was way too sunny. I couldn't see, even with my sunglasses, I couldn't see it, which I can take these off now, right?
Yes, please.
Okay.
They're really kind of creepy.
Oh. Did I mention it's good to be back? So I was in Oregon for 2 weeks, and I had some business out there, and I'm glad to say I got it all taken care of, and I'm glad to be back. But occasionally there are those family emergencies and business emergencies that the only way to deal with them is to be there. and unfortunately that meant being away from Miss Karen for 2 weeks. So that was no fun. But
Well, he tried to do it in a week, and it wasn't going to happen. And then with a few more days, there was another flight on a Monday, and that didn't happen either. So he just had to stay for the full 2 weeks. It just
yeah,
didn't work any shorter than that.
no. So, but glad to be back. There now, I can actually get.
Can you get comments?
Yeah, I can see the comments on my phone, so I have to
Keep on
watch on
RVing.
mine.
Hi guys. They made it to happy hour all the way from Texas.
All the way from
Wow.
Texas. I think Texas. That's another thing that we're going to be talking about is future plans for us, and I think we're going down to Texas maybe next winter.
Next winter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we went to
Southern Texas.
Florida the winter before this one, and now the Southwest because we're headed up to the Northwest to see our families and get reacquainted with our grandkids again. And
Summertime. Well, not that we haven't recently,
yeah,
but we
I
go
did.
back home for the summer.
I didn't have a lot of time to
Well, you
see
didn't.
people while I was there in Oregon. So if I, any friends that come in and watch this video or are here tonight and didn't know that I was there, yeah, I pretty much I needed to work pretty much full time for 2 weeks. So
He busted his butt for
y-
2 weeks.
yeah, yeah, but we got it all taken care of. I'm back here now, and I'm so glad. It was cold there. I was tired of waking up in the morning. It was 24 degrees
Like your little video you
on
did
the
last
video that
week.
I did, right? I could have done that any one of those days. There's a layer of frost. Did you know there's a switch in your car to get rid of frost on the windshield? I had forgotten. I sat there and stared.
Switch?
It was her car. Yeah, it's called the defroster.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You forgot. You've been driving the coach for
it's
too
been
long.
it's been too long since I've had to deal with frost
Well, that's true.
because
We don't ever want to
we
do that
do
again.
have a no snowflake policy that keeps us out of frost, and so I had to literally stare. It was Miss Karen's car that I had to drive around there, and I had to stare at it for a long while and have a cup of coffee to figure out which buttons to push to get rid of the frost. It's been a while, all right. I haven't had to deal with that. I had to dig my coat out of the bottom, the basement of the coach. We haven't even had them in the closet. We really haven't needed them. We did Florida last
I'm
winter.
not feeling very sorry here.
No,
I
no,
got
yeah,
back.
I can see that.
I had to do that before you did.
The first morning there, I walk out in my t-shirt and go, "Oh my God, what is this? Why
Coat? What's that?
coat, coat, coat?" Oh, but mm, oh, oh, what do we got to talk about today? Um, you guys shoot out your questions and we'll definitely try to answer them. Miss Karen is kind of reading the comments as we go
Well,
along.
our vagabonds said back that this is an awesome place and they shut down the back gravel lot. Yeah, we were the last to leave that back lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Keep on RVing. They say absence makes the heart grow fonder. It
It,
does.
it does. It does.
And they're loving it in Texas, exploring hill country and the coast.
Yeah, yeah.
And RV Toad has no defrost switch.
Keep on RVing. Keep on RVing. Yeah, the VW, and it's funny you say that.
7-1.
VWs, they have the most
Bizarre.
bizarre heating and frost defrosting systems on there. Guess what her car is? Ow!
It's a newer one, and it does have a defrost. So don't even
Yeah,
rag on my
yeah.
car.
And I wasn't sure how to turn the defrosters on. So
That little black beauty got you around when you needed
yes, it
it.
did. And you know, for 2 weeks I put on over 550 miles of just running to the store and
Picking up
picking up
parts.
parts, and yeah.
Glue.
Did have a wonderful stay at the Sundance Meadow
Ranch?
Ranch.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Ranch?
So we'll have to do a video on Sundance um, in this summer when we get there. We are planning on being up there around the first week of June. And Sundance Ranch is a co-ownership park. It has about 66 RV sites. It is a 900-acre working cattle ranch, and I just love it there. It is not a membership. So when you buy into the ranch, and it's not very expensive, by the way, but you are a deeded owner of the ranch. So now I can legitimately say, whenever I meet people and they say, "Do you own property?" I own a
Well,
nine.
yeah,
I own a 900-acre cattle ranch in Oregon,
sort of.
which is really cool. All right, is really cool. But no, I just love it there. That's where I stayed for my 2 weeks there. I get to stay there for free. You can stay at the ranch for 4 months out of the year, and there's no hidden fees or costs. Nothing is cropped up. I've been an owner since 2015, and it has really been kind of a home away from home. Many times we've stayed out there.
Summer times.
Yeah. So, but so that was where I stayed when I was in Oregon, and then I get to come back home
To the sunshine
to
and the
the
warmth.
sunshine. Yes,
Yeah.
and actually I was very fortunate there. The weather wasn't too bad. It was cold during the nights. It was low 20s during the nights, but during the days it did
Ain't
pop
doing it.
up. Yeah, yeah.
Ain't doing it no more.
It was still pretty dark cold in the mornings. And tell you,
Justin
coffee.
and Christina said hello.
Justin and Christina, how are you guys doing? Oh my gosh, love to hear about your travels.
Sounds like our vagabond is going to be at Mesa Spirit next. Do you
Oh,
know where you will go next?
where are we going next? Well, that was one of our topics that we were going to cover is our future travels and where we're going. So our long-term plans are basically out till June. Long term is Texas for next winter. Now, how we get from Bend, Oregon to Texas, we haven't decided that yet.
We'll have to plot and plan as we go.
I would really love to see South Dakota and go over that way. I don't know if there'd be enough time to do it. We do travel really slowly.
Yeah.
So
You're talking summertime for that.
yeah, when we're traveling, we're only doing about 70 miles a day. That's what we kind of shoot for, and then we'll stay 2 weeks at 1,000 trails, something like that, and then we'll get back on the road for 7 days, and we'll travel 70 miles a day, which times 7 days, that brings us out to,
very far.
yeah, you don't get very far. Most people would cover what we do in a week, they'd cover in a day. And but you know what?
He's not doing it.
It's about slowing down and checking things out. And I don't want to do those 3, 4, 5, 600 mile days anymore. I really don't. So uh, so what does that mean? That means that getting from Bend, Oregon down to Texas, it would probably take us a few months. And we have to kind of weigh the weather cycles and what the weather's doing, and
If
how
it's
much
cold, we move faster.
yeah, yeah,
We just keep going south.
yeah. But
For right now, though, because they're going to be in Mesa Spirit,
yeah,
we were kind of up at odds about where we're going to go, but then we thought, well, my son's down in Tucson, and I contacted him to see if he was going to be working or if he had any free time. And he's got a couple free weekends, so we're going to go down there and spend some time visiting my son and daughter-in-law for a week and a half or so, maybe up to 2 weeks, and then We don't know.
We don't know. We haven't made it to Yuma yet, and I know that was a fun stop for us 2 years ago, and we actually walked across into Algodones
I want to do
um,
that again.
with Sam in Virginia. If you saw our Desert Bar video, Sam in Virginia were some of the first people we met full timing, really, and wonderful, wonderful people. And we spent a couple weeks at RTR 2017, 2018, something like that with them.
It must have been 18 because
18, yeah,
it's 2 years ago, but it was January.
right, right. And then we went down to Yuma, and we were down in Yuma with them, and we went over to Algodones, and that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. Had tacos and margaritas and
Good food.
good food, and it wasn't really too much trouble getting back and forth across
Yeah.
the
At,
border.
at that time.
I don't
If
think
it's
it's any.
changed, I don't.
Yeah, I don't think it's any different. I bet it's about the same. So it was kind of like going through airport security. Is basically all it was. And instead of a boarding pass, you're showing them your
Passport.
your passport, which is recommended. I don't think you can get across the border anymore with a driver's license. I don't know. Something tells me though that if you did go across, because there's no checks going into Mexico.
Right.
They're quite all right if you want to walk down into Mexico.
And never get back.
It's coming back into the United States.
That's the problem.
But
Yeah.
I have heard of a few people with just driver's licenses, and they did just fine
In a pinch.
in a pinch. But they do recommend, yeah, definitely get your passport. And hey, it's good for 10 years. We needed to renew ours anyway,
Yeah.
so and it was great margaritas and tacos. I'm just telling you. So
It was.
yeah. Our Vagabond Travels, they go max 200 miles a day. That's not bad. That's
Yeah.
that's not bad. 200 miles a day. Oh, it's. But I think we'd all agree. I mean, once you decide to go full time and you're traveling, you're not in a hurry. You're really not in a rush. And there are so many things along the way to stop and see. Just coming across the Midwest when we were coming back from all the way from New Hampshire, all the way to Colorado, and all the different places that we stopped to see, including county parks in these cities that were set up for RVs, had free hookups
Hookups.
or very cheap. Some of them were only like $5 a night, and that was fantastic. Oh my gosh! And what cool little towns coming
And
across.
some of them had community pools, so you could go swimming as well.
Yeah, yeah. Justin and Christina went to the Tampa RV show, went to Disney and Universal, and then took a 10-day cruise from Port Canaveral to the Caribbean on Norwegian Cruise Line. Good for you guys.
Busy.
You packed it in. You weren't gone that long. You just described 6 months of our life. I don't know how many days you did that in, but good for you.
Wow.
And you were right by Port Canaveral. Hopefully, you were there and got to see a rocket launch. Seems like SpaceX has been launching those things just about every other day anymore. But
Well, yeah, you don't even have to purposely go there to see it. If you're just watching the skies at night, you might just accidentally see it because you can see it from a long ways away.
Yep, yep. We have seen the rocket launches all the way up in Virginia. You can actually see the rocket going up and going across the sky. That's pretty amazing. I didn't think you could, and I stepped out a couple nights there when they had launches and just staring up there, and sure enough, there it was, flying up. So very
That's
cool.
way cool. I just every time I see one, I think that's somebody's job. They get to do something cool like that. It's like wow.
Yeah. Our Vagabond Trail says, totally agree. What's the hurry? Enjoy the journey. Absolutely. That's what we're talking about.
Hi, Lucy. Whoa, Nellie's here.
Whoa, Nellie. Whoa, Nellie. Whoa, Nellie. Hi guys, how you doing?
Say
Oh
hi
my
to
God.
Brian.
Yes. Met those guys in
The Q.
the queue.
Quartzite.
Yes. And we'll give them a shout out. If you haven't checked out Whoa Nelly on YouTube, go check them out. They are great. Enjoy watching their videos, and it's kind of fun watching them. So
It's always fun getting to meet new people too.
they were down. Justin and Christina were down there for 10 days. They did all of that in 10 days. Wait a minute. How did you do a 10-day cruise and still go to Disneyland? Or maybe
They were just a short cruise and 10 days total.
10 days total. Maybe the cruise wasn't 10 days. So, man, you really packed it in if you got a 10-day cruise in on that.
Anyways, you did lots of fun things.
And now they're back in Montreal, Quebec,
Well,
Canada.
They
So,
said 19 days.
yes, yes. 19 days.
19 days.
19 days works. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That times out a little bit better.
Oh, oh my gosh. So, what else do we have to cover? You had your notes.
It's up there.
You left your notes over here.
I was kind of rushed because somebody was
Ah, well,
having me make his coffee at the last second.
I wasn't. You didn't have to, but it was nice that you did.
I always do.
Right.
Come on now.
Okay. All right.
So, anyways, we were again talking future plans. But we do want to be home by June. We're gonna spend the summer, most of the summer up there, and maybe do a side travel. We haven't decided if we're gonna stay home the entire summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From here, we're headed down to Tucson.
Tucson, and then we're not sure after that.
Yeah, and then I'd probably Yuma.
Yeah,
I
likely,
would
yeah.
venture guess Yuma. The other place that we visited, I'd love to go back up to is um, Oatman.
Oh yeah, we did talk about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oatman, and
I love those cute little burros.
oh my gosh, the burros are great.
I wouldn't mind going to see them again.
Although our dog Chance had an altercation with them that I'll never forget. He got too close to one of the males the male burros was standing off in the desert, so to speak, just not too far away from where we were parked. There was his whole little harem of girl burros that was mooching food off of us. Now, Chance really didn't have much interest in those, but he did in this male that was kind of standoffish over there. Went over there, and I saw it just at the last minute. I tried to call him back, but it was too late. He got too close to that male burro, and that burro riled up and kicked him and broke his foot.
Tried to stomp the shit.
He did
That
too.
thing was mean.
And you couldn't see that dog couldn't get away from that burro fast enough. He thought it was friendly like all the other ones. He didn't realize that burro was protecting his harem. And
He came back really fast.
and limping, and
poor
poor Chance was limping for the next few weeks. And of course,
yeah.
we were in Oatman. There really isn't much we could have done as far as veterinary. All we could do was,
let him heal.
Let him heal,
Yeah.
And he did.
He was fine.
He recovered, but I don't think ever since then he wouldn't go near cows, horses,
anything
big.
He said, ain't doing it.
God love that dog. We sure miss him. He was a lot of fun. And
at some point we might have to get another fur baby.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Oh.
So basically, the only other thing we had on the agenda was the discussion of the garbage.
The discussion of the garbage. Okay,
I don't know.
so
do you want to jump into that already?
Oh, I don't know if I'm ready for that or not, because something tells me these guys are just
they're gonna make you what they think.
Yeah, they're gonna make me go through it. I know they are. So
Brian says howdy. And they said they just posted a video on Oatman. Yeah, you know.
You know. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a great place. Great place.
Rod B is here. Good evening, you guys,
Yes,
from
from
Vicky and I on
Gal-
Galveston
Galveston Island.
Island.
Where is Galveston Island? I haven't heard of that one yet. Uh, have we been to Aho? Aho? Nah, I'm
Aho.
Aho. Aho.
It's by
I like
Aho.
it. Wait a minute, Aho, because
Be careful.
it ties into the trash thing that we're probably going to talk about here a little later.
Be really careful with that. Aho. Yes, we've been
Aho.
by Aho. I know. I remember
Uh,
seeing it.
Next exit is here.
Why?
Bob and Pearl, how you guys doing? We are in Maricopa at the Action Casino and
Yeah.
taking a few rest days. So I just got back yesterday, the night before yesterday, but yesterday was my first full day back, and oh, it's good to be home. Um,
Good to
yeah,
have him home.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Our vagabond says no. They're asking about why Arizona, which is near Aho. We were too busy making fun of Aho. So
Aho.
no. Why? No, we have not been to why yet.
Where is that? Do we know?
They said, why is the town's name?
Y is the town's name. Is that how you pronounce Aho? It's AJO, and it looks like
It's
Aho.
near Aho.
Now she's saying it. All right.
It's not Aho. I don't really know. We're just having fun. No, we
Uh,
haven't been to why.
next exit. Next exit says we're looking fresh and rested. Thank you. I'm not going to
Oh,
read the
Papa.
rest of what you said. So
Uh-oh.
no,
I didn't see it yet.
he wants to go through the garbage.
Oh, I know. Somebody was going to ask.
Do not make me get out my gloves this early yet. We're not even halfway through.
He says at the last second, he says, we better grab some gloves just in case.
They're gonna make me go
And
through
I'm
the
like, I don't know
garbage.
where my gloves are. So I found one. He's only got one glove.
Okay, so if you haven't watched the last video that we just put out here a few hours ago, when we got
Oh,
here to
funny.
Action Casino, there was a box here in one of the parking areas where we parked, and we nosed right up to it. I saw it, but I didn't think much of it at the time. And then we got out. You level, you set up, you kind of get settled into the area, and then kind of snoop around the outside of the coach and see what you're parked next to. And here is this box, and it's a Dometic toilet box, brand new. Um, and inside of it is a bunch of garbage. So apparently, an RVer. Now, everybody is innocent until proven guilty. So allegedly,
There you go.
allegedly, allegedly, an RVer, from what I can see of the evidence left behind, replaced a toilet
Hmm.
and left their garbage behind.
And possibly the old toilet. We don't know.
Yeah, because there's so much garbage in the box that they left behind that you can't see an actual toilet inside the box. But um, you know, this kind of ties into what we were talking about. We kind of like to portray the positive side and keep it positive. Not that we don't want to
Yeah.
keep it real, but and we do.
Well, let's just say there may or may not have been an actual name in there. And
There is.
yes,
I saw
I
it.
said may or may not. I'm being
I
nice
I
here.
snooped and looked in the
Anyways,
box,
it's
and
like, how far do you take it? Do you actually call them out, or do you just, and we're kind of on the line here, on the fence.
yeah.
We like to be the good guys. We don't want to come off as being ranting, raving, and going after somebody.
Hmm.
But we do want to always leave every place we go better than we found it. So we're kind of in a quandary here.
And we want to preserve, these casinos that we have stayed so many nights at, they graciously let us stay there. Now, granted, yes, they want us to come in and spend money. Do they require us to come in and spend money? No. A lot of people stay at these casinos for free, and it is a privilege. It is not a right to stay at these casinos. It is private property, usually on an Indian uh, reservation. Um, that is its own sovereign nation. And so when I come to these places and I see another RVer, now, if it's just a drifter, a homeless person that leaves garbage, we just pick it up. We don't say anything. We'll still film. We'll still do all that. But that's kind of the nature of the beast. But when an RVer comes in and they're using the place to sleep at and to stay at, and they're not being charged, generally provided security, because security is always running around. And so it is a safe place to stop and stay. And in this case here, they don't even, you could stay here for a week. I have. And they don't even say anything about that. To have that same person who has taken advantage of all that leave their garbage, and not just a little garbage. We're not talking about a candy bar wrapper or a cigarette butt. We're talking about a whole box of garbage, including what I believe is the old toilet from this coach. That's just wrong. All right. It's bad for our viewers. It sends a bad message to the casino.
About our viewers.
And that really, that upsets me, because I don't think we have been to casinos where they don't let you stay for free. The reason they don't let you stay for free is because people have abused it. I would like to think that it hasn't been the RVers, it has been the homeless people. But when you see something like this, the preponderance of the evidence for the alleged perpetrator leads us to believe he was an RVer and he left his garbage behind after using their parking lot to probably sleep, probably have security provided by the casino, and to leave their garbage just irritated me to no end. So I'm sorry, I'm going to stop ranting. I was on a roll, wasn't I?
Yeah, boy. So, Daddy-O's here. Nice to see you guys, Daddy-O.
Yeah, hey, we just saw you. Thanks for the comment on the last video. Yes, we remembered you, by the way. Yes, absolutely.
They said call the trash people out. That's their opinion.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. We thought about that. Do you call security and say, hey,
Well, the other thought was, if security hasn't even noticed it out here yet, do we draw their attention to the fact that RVers are leaving trash? I mean, we don't want to create a bad name for us either.
Right. So and then let me just say, we are going to take care of this box. By the time we leave, it's coming with us, or we will have already disposed of it, or we will have dealt with this person and called them up, um, and and said, come get your trash. You can't leave it here. So, but
we will do something.
We will do something with it. It will not be left here. And actually, our truck is parked in front of it, so security can't really see it now as they're driving by and things like that. So hopefully no harm, no foul with the casino. But yeah, we don't want to say anything to security. We don't actually want to raise and make them aware of that if they're not already aware of it. And but we will take care of that. And but it irritates me that it was another RVer that did this, because whatever problems you've got, they're only going to get worse if the casinos stop letting us stay at these places.
Yeah, this is a great thing to have, and we don't want to lose it.
No. No.
So Daydream About Nice Things is here. They say, hey, everybody.
Mm.
And
What is everybody drinking, by the way? Cheers. Cheers.
cheers. We
We
usually
got,
do this at the beginning.
yes, we do, but Irish coffee here. And what does Miss Karen have?
Fresca and vodka.
Let me peek on our sunset here, make sure that we don't miss it. Oh, we are time to turn around. So,
well, we got to do a shuffle to get the sunset in.
We got to shuffle chairs and move us around because we don't want you to miss the sunset.
Take the computer first so they can watch the sunset while we tap our chairs.
All right, I can do that.
We'll figure it out.
We'll get this. Okay. Our production assistant is going to grab the computer. And it's not much of a sunset tonight. So, because we don't have the clouds and we have a big building in the way. But how's that looking? Is it looking okay? I think it's looking all right. We just, we can be a little bit closer. There is a walking path here, so we have to
begin it or
go ahead
and not block the sunset. And I'm kind of on a wobbly spot.
Okay. All right.
All right. You don't want to block the sunset.
Don't want to block. Yeah, we can't block the sunset there. There we go.
There, right in between.
And now we're into talking head mode. If you've joined us for our lives in the past, welcome to talking head mode, because you can't really see us because all you can see is the sunset. But there is a building right there. That's just a nuclear reactor that's glowing. And no, it's not really a nuclear reactor that's glowing. But
all right, where were we? Oh, we've got some long comments, and I have a hard time reading them.
Oh, where's your glasses at? They're over here. All right.
Didn't have time for prep.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. Oh my gosh.
As we get old, we have to
yeah.
Talking head mode, it doesn't matter, does it? Because you can't see them. Oh. Next exit. Some people are jerks, and that won't change. I say clean it up as best as practical, and don't call them out.
Don't call them out. Okay.
We just have to carry the jerk's baggage, and they probably won't change.
You're absolutely right, and that was the thought that we had. You know, we typically we're kind of the good guys.
Yeah, and we want to stay that. I mean, there's a fine line between dealing with this stuff and still staying on the good side. So we want to stay on the good side.
Yeah, yeah.
And Rod B says he agrees. Yes, we should all be responsible and pick up after ourselves. Definitely leaves a mark for all of us RVers who are.
Yeah, yeah. Remember that, guys, when you're out there, and you know, always we try to make sure that we leave it better than we found it. And sometimes they're so nice, it's hard to actually leave it better. I mean, it's like, okay, well, straighten out some rocks, and you know.
I love the fact that it's so clean and nice. That's what we want.
A good example is Quartzsite. We did not see a lot of trash out there. There was only one area what I think again was homeless. I don't think that it was RVers.
Right.
But we still picked that up and cleaned it up, and I think all those little gestures, they all add up. So, you know, it's our way of paying it forward.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I love paying it forward.
Yeah.
Whoa, Nelly says they have coffee. Next exit, Merlot red wine.
Oh, yay to Merlot.
Keep on RVing. We finished our Sam Adams cold snap with our steak dinner, so only water and iced tea now.
Ooh.
Daddy-O has wine and beer. Cheers,
Cheers.
you guys.
Yes, yes.
Rod B, I have the last bit of my Texas bourbon from Garrison Brothers.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Definitely.
You know, we Miss Karen generally is in the vodka realm. I love my wines. Karen has the white wines every now and
Every
then.
now and
Yeah,
again.
nothing too sweet. Keep it a little bit dry.
But
And
I am not opposed to a good whiskey.
oh yeah, no, she'll. I have to beat
Or
her
even a
off of.
bad whiskey.
Yeah, she'll, I have to. I have to protect my whiskey bottle because I use it for my Irish coffee, and which sometimes it's Tennessee coffee, sometimes it's Kentucky coffee, but
Whatever.
occasionally when I'm out, it becomes Mexican coffee or Russian coffee.
Russian coffee. Vodka in there. Whatever you got.
uh,
Oh, beautiful sunset. Nice sunset. Nice
yeah,
sunset.
yeah,
So apparently it's looking pretty good behind us.
yeah.
That's what we're here for.
Again, that's not sunset. That is the nuclear power plant glowing right over there.
Right. Daddy-O was saying first time getting into a live feed. Again, welcome. It's good to
Yes,
see
welcome,
you.
Jenny and Craig. I'm so glad that you guys could stop by. And we met them at the Courtside Roadrunner grocery store, and it was so fun that we were walking through the store, and it says, "Oh my gosh, that's our
Our
Endeavor!"
Endeavor.
As we're
And
walking
we're like,
by,
what? We just heard her name.
we just heard her name. Who is that?
Ah. Rod B says, ooh, I like Karen.
Yeah, right. She's taken. All right.
Ah.
No.
Oh, Daddy-O, we also can't get behind some of the little piggies at some campgrounds. Yeah, I
Yeah. The
know.
campgrounds are the worst. Those are your weekend warriors, and we've cleaned up after a lot of those. We don't do a lot in the campgrounds. We don't do a lot of stays in the
General
campgrounds.
campgrounds, no,
Yeah,
we don't.
yeah.
Occasionally.
Occasionally, if it's in the right spot, and when we look for a spot, it's on Campendium, and we're looking for that 4 and 5 star campgrounds. We typically will avoid the ones that are below that. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Every once in a while we'll find an odd, out of the way, not state park kind of campground that's free. We love those too.
yeah, yeah.
Daydream about nice things. Their first time to be here, or their first time to be with us as
Nice.
well. We are so glad you guys are here.
Yeah,
So
so glad.
I would say you guys, but it could be a single person or it
It
could be
could
two
be,
people.
yeah, it
Either
could
way,
be. Try to
whatever.
be politically correct if
I
you would.
know, right? I'm so bad at that.
Uh,
Anyway,
anyways,
okay. So
so
back to the garbage issue.
so the garbage issue. Well, thank you for not making me go through the garbage. I agree with you.
There was one vote.
There was one vote. There was one vote not to, and so next exit gets the vote, and I
Or
think
was
they
that
got it.
Daddy-O? Daddy-O said no? I don't
Daddy-O's.
know.
What did they say?
I think they're the ones that said go through it.
They said go through it.
I'm scrolling back. I don't remember who said it. Anyway.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
Keep on RV and says, you guys is a West Coast thing.
it
I
is.
know, right?
And if you're on the East Coast, it's
And
y'all.
yeah, true.
Y'all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true because you always say hi, guys.
Hi
And
guys. Yeah.
a lot of people say no, guys and gals, and then it can go on
I
forever.
had to change it on the if you're familiar with the channel going way back on our intro video, it said hi guys. And I thought about it after probably we ran that for almost the first year. And I thought about it. I thought, well, that's not really PC, is it? It's yeah. So I changed it to everyone. So when you see the intro video and it says welcome everyone.
Everyone. Oh, there you go.
Hi and welcome
Sort
everyone.
of. We're trying.
That didn't work because I wanted to do the letters flying out and you could see what was behind it. So yeah, I had to. And with guys, there just wasn't enough room. I needed more room. So see, it was an editing thing.
Oh, yes. Daddy-O says, Bob is right. Trash people won't change.
No, they won't.
And keep on RVing. They are from SoCal, and it didn't go over well when we moved east. So the Northeast, it's use.
Use,
Use.
use,
Use
use,
all.
use. Hey, use.
Use all gotta pay attention.
We noticed in the South, most of it was y'all. And I almost started saying it
Y'all.
about from Louisiana on through Florida. I had to resist the urge to say y'all, and but
Well,
everybody says it.
try working with a doctor day in and day out that says y'all. Tell me you don't pick it up. Uh, daydream about nice things. I'm not PC, lol.
We're
But we
not
do.
either, but we try to be on YouTube. But if you ever get with us, you know,
But they do welcome everyone.
everyone, exactly.
So tell us, daydream about nice things. Do you have a YouTube channel?
Yes, we
Are
need
you
a
going to
shout out.
be our
Next
shout
Exit
out?
has a YouTube channel. If you haven't seen them, uh,
They're from North Alabama.
North Alabama.
That's where they're
Oh my
from.
gosh, yeah, no. So we got to pick our shout out for a channel out there, and we've already at Next Exit. Who else got channels out there?
Oh God, you can't name them all.
You know, we met so many people with channels in Quartzsite. It's hard
I
to
know.
remember them all.
Yeah, and then if you leave somebody out, you get hurt feelings. So we
Yeah,
try not
and
to.
so we don't want to leave anybody out. But it was so many amazing people, and you know what's cool is they're all
Yeah.
sharing this stuff on YouTube. It really is kind of amazing. So, and we do watch. Sometimes it takes days or even at times weeks before we can sit down and actually go through videos and
Yeah,
check them
and
all
go
out.
see and
But
whatnot.
I know Next Exit also does lives every now and then,
Yeah.
and they are really fun to watch. Bob and Pro, if you haven't seen them, definitely check them out. Lots of fun to watch.
So daydream about nice things. Yes, they do have a YouTube channel.
Daydream about nice things, and I hopefully that's your YouTube channel name because I'm shouting you out. So I don't think we've subscribed to them yet. So
No, they're new. So
okay,
yeah.
we'll definitely subscribe to you. It may take a while because Miss Karen goes through the videos and make sure that I follow up on all the things I promise. So
That and it's fun to just go watch them again. I sit there and laugh.
yeah, yeah, they are enjoyable to watch. We really do enjoy. We enjoy you guys. It's fun to get together. But guess what? Miss Karen was working on while I was away. Now Miss Karen does videos, and she does videos very well. You don't know?
Go ahead.
She was working on stickers.
Oh yes.
Oh my gosh, I am going to hold us to this. I'm putting it out there. We're going to be getting stickers.
I forgot.
Karen, when we do get them, Karen designed those. She spent a lot of time putting together some of our pictures and some, you can tell a little bit about it, but.
Well, we need something. We don't have cards. We don't have stickers. We hadn't settled on an actual logo, and so we wanted to have at least one of those things. So I took one of our beautiful quartzite sunset, of course it's sunset photos,
Mm-hmm.
and played with it and put our endeavor and that kind of thing. So we actually have a logo for our stickers, and we will be getting some.
Woohoo!
Soon.
Only took 3 years. All right.
2.25 quarter.
Yeah.
Quarter years.
But we will be getting stickers, and we look forward to that. So we'll definitely be giving those, away for anybody that wants them. When we get them, we'll definitely show them on the live and make sure that happens. It'll probably be on the live when you'll first see them because I don't know if we'll actually film it. It's not film worthy, is it? You know, we typically do places and things that we see and experience, but things that we're doing in the background. So this is where we kind of talk about that. So you'll probably get to see those stickers first here on the live. So If you're a regular to the lives, you'll get to see them. If you're not a regular to the lives and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and join us because we love having you guys here each and every week. It's a lot of fun. And one of the things we look forward to every week. So,
yeah, Keep on RV and says, cool, let's trade.
cool. Nice. Actually, I think I've seen they have stickers. I think I've seen their stickers.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool, as a matter of fact.
Next exit, we really enjoy your live feeds.
Oh, we love your guys' live feeds too. When are you doing another one so we
Yeah.
can make sure that we're stopped and not traveling? We
Yeah.
can watch it.
And Rod B says, yay, looking forward to seeing the stickers. Whoa, Nelly says, wahoo.
Wahoo! Whoa, Nelly. I just love saying your name.
If you
Oh,
want
Nelly.
me to hit him, I will. Our logo, Keep on RVing, is the Grand Canyon sunrise. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome.
Can't wait to see your sunset.
Yeah, there you go.
And Whoa, Nelly says, LOL.
Oh, no.
Too funny.
Well, yep. So is that it? Did we cover everything? Everything that we've got? Family news. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's up to you.
Do I say that or not? Okay, I'm going to out my brother, and he's not even here
I
tonight.
vote for yes.
You vote for yes? Okay.
Because it's exciting.
Oh my gosh, very exciting. So I had a phone conversation with my brother while we were in Oregon, and of course, my brother has been on the lives here, and he's commented before, and he's usually the smart aleck in the group, so you can generally expect to see that in the comments section. But he loves what we're doing, has loved what we're doing, and so I'm talking to him on the phone here just a couple days ago, and thankfully, I stopped because I had good cell signal where I was at. They bought a new fifth wheel. Not only did they buy a new fifth wheel, they are going full time April 1st. Woohoo! I almost fell out of the chair or out of the car. I couldn't believe my ears. So if you guys, my brother and his wife Sherry, if you guys watch this video later on, congrats you guys. Yes, we just gave it up because you don't have a YouTube channel, so we can say it if we want.
You can't stop us.
That's right. But they are putting the house up for sale. April 1st is the plan, possibly May 1st if they don't have everything done. They are already in the process of downsizing, and they have a beautiful brand new 2020 Grand Design fifth wheel. I can't wait to see. And
it looks amazing.
yeah, there is a YouTube video out there for their floor plan and it is just gorgeous. So I'm really excited for them, and we are a bad influence on our family.
I think it's a good influence. I like
Isn't it? Just excited for them. So
okay, one other family item.
Okay.
Tell them about Emma.
Oh my gosh, Emma isn't here tonight. I haven't seen her comment yet.
No, but
yes.
we need to
Oh
address
yes.
it anyway.
So I have a niece in New Hampshire, and little Miss Emma is the cutest thing ever. And I have to give a shout out to her. Hi, Emma. And say we love you, and
we miss you.
I heard from talking to my brother in New Hampshire, and he said last Sunday we weren't doing the live. She came over to Grandpa's house and to my brother's house, and when they told her that no, unfortunately Uncle Dave is in Oregon, he's not going to be doing a live, she was heartbroken. She was heartbroken.
Oh, we felt so bad.
We felt so bad for her. So
she's such a little doll.
Yeah. So hi, Emma. If you watch this, later on. I don't think you're in the room there.
Yeah.
Typically, they're a couple hours ahead, so it's past your bedtime. But
But they usually, there's been several times they've been on. So
yeah,
if she doesn't see it or sees it later, we said hi. We'll see you next week if you're there.
we have a Boston video that we went on a duck boat around Boston, and we have not put that video together yet, but we have hours worth of video from that, and little Miss Emma is on there. And
Driving even.
that should be your next. She drove the duck boat.
Yes, she
Yeah,
did.
yeah. So, you're gonna have to make that
Okay,
one of your
I
next
will. I'll do it.
endeavors
Okay.
past. So that would be fun for her to see. But
So there's a lot of yeehaw and yay for your brother. Congratulations.
yes,
Does your
yes.
brother have a channel?
No, he doesn't have a channel. Hopefully, you never know. Maybe he'll start one. So that would be fun. So
And Daddy-O, maybe see you guys in Oregon in June or July. Looking forward to it.
yes.
Whoops.
Definitely, if you get up to the Northwest, we are going to be in Bend, Oregon, which if you threw a dart at Oregon, it's right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
If you've never been to Bend,
now we get traffic.
Yeah, we got a lot of traffic going on. I don't know what's going on. But if you've never been to Bend and the Oregon coast are amazing. The Rogue River is amazing. So there's a lot to see in Oregon, but if you get near Bend or the center of Oregon, we are definitely there. Definitely say hi.
Give us a holler.
Yep, and we even have places where you can stay and hook up, and so absolutely is a fantastic time for us if people come out there. So definitely say hi.
So next exit says hi, Emma. Whoa, Nellie says, hi, little Miss Emma.
Little Miss Emma.
And Keep on RV and says, howdy, Emma.
You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome.
And I think we're coming up on our time.
We are coming up on our time. Did you guys have any questions? We got just a few minutes left. Gosh, it always goes by so fast. Oh my gosh! I really enjoyed it. I missed it. I missed you guys, and I missed Miss Karen.
Of course.
Yeah. I'm glad to be home. And look, I'm not wearing a jacket.
I love it.
We're gonna get after the live. We're going into the casino to play a little bit and go and nose around there because we did go and see a movie last night.
We did.
But I think we're going to go in there and actually check out the casino. We're not big gamblers, but it's still fun to go through and see everything.
Go look at the machines and walk around and
yeah.
check out the different places and the eateries and whatnot.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, if we don't have more questions, I think we'll wrap this video up because we're getting to the very end. Channels. Have we given a shout out to a channel? There's Whoa Nelly.
Yeah.
All right, definitely check them out. Next Exit, Bob and Pearl. They are awesome people, fun to watch. Who else have we got out there? Our Vagabond Travels, I believe they've got a channel.
Yep.
I'm having trouble remembering everybody, so
and
definitely.
Of course, Daydream About Nice Things was our
Daydream About Nice Things. Another one that we're actually gonna subscribe to as soon as Miss Karen goes back to the video. We'll definitely check you out.
Yeah.
So.
Have a good night from Daddy-O. Good luck with the gambling. It's been a good time. Keep on RVing. Good night, all.
Good night, you guys. Good night.
Live stream. Another Hey Emma.
Hey Emma. Good night, Emma. It's time for bed. All right.
Rod B says hopefully run into you guys at some point down the road.
Oh, that would be fun. That would be fun. Man, it is so great having you guys here.
Oh, one more question.
One more. Oh.
Next exit. Are the batteries still doing good?
Oh, the batteries are doing fantastic. So I had just a real quick, I replaced the 4 golf cart batteries and 2 regular chassis batteries. I replaced those with 6 golf cart batteries. I no longer have separate chassis batteries. So those 6 golf cart batteries are linked together. Working fantastic. I wasn't sure how that was going to work out. Working fantastic. We have no power troubles whatsoever. Generator use is down to very very
little.
little. And really loving that. We had the room to actually put in 2 more deep cycle 6-volt golf cart batteries. I don't think we need to. We haven't had any problem at all with the power that we've got. And we are power hogs. We leave the inverter on all day long, basically until we go to bed.
We run the TV, we run the microwave, we're always doing stuff.
Yeah. And we cooked on the slow cooker. We've got a little crock pot. We cooked a wonderful chicken tonight.
Ooh,
and it was really good. That cooked all day long on the solar, basically. And
there goes another car.
There goes another car. And so it has worked fantastic. So
he said, great to hear.
Yes. All right, guys, we're going to wrap this up because we're about 30 seconds overdue or so. We're over time. The producer is waving at me saying, you need to cut it down, cut it off. Good night, everybody. So glad to be back. So glad that you could come and join us. If you're not a subscriber, definitely click that subscribe button. Hit the little bell notification. It'll let you know whenever we put up either a live or a video. And come and join us again because we really love doing this stuff. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up. Oh, we've got a couple of thumbs up already, just as I said that. Thank you so much. Every little bit goes to let us know that you liked what you're seeing, and we really do enjoy being with you guys. So that's going to wrap it up. Good night, guys. And we're almost not to talking heads. I can see Miss Karen's face. Yeah, we've got a lamp back here.
Almost. If I turn this way.
Good night, guys. We will see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Good night, all. Don't fall over.